Welcome to Around the World on 8 Plates. In this series, we're going to visit different countries and introduce these countries to you by providing information regarding itinerary. We're also going to teach you how to cook signature dishes from these countries and interview locals from these countries so that you can have a better understanding of what these countries are all about. So join me, your host Jojo Tan, as we go around the world on 8 Plates. Presented to you by National Taiwan Normal University Common Core Education Committee Foreign Language Education Division. Last season, we went to 8 countries. Let's begin Season 6 by visiting the first of 8 countries for this season. Which country is it this time? Here is the Pani monologue.
Hello everyone, and welcome once again to Around the World on 8 Plates. We're traveling to another country today. Which country is it? Well, here is the clue for you. So I was having a conversation with a friend of mine, and she was just being so annoying. She kept on complaining and complaining and complaining. So finally I said, "You're done. You're done." Doesn't that sound like the name of the country? If you still can't get it, we are going to the country of 3, 2, 1.
If you can't figure out where we're going, let's say welcome to Jordan. In the video, we will first talk about the places to visit in this country. Then we will cook a dish from this country and interview someone from here so that you can have a better understanding of what this country is all about. To get to Jordan, most visitors will go through Queen Aliyah International Airport. After landing, what would be a good itinerary for you? This video will explore itineraries for several places in Jordan, which include Amman, Aljoun, Aqaba, Wadi Rum, and Petra. Let's start in Amman, the capital city of Jordan. For us, we visited these places in Amman: a local market or a souk, a mosque, a Roman theater, and a citadel. Let's start with Souk al-Sukar. This souk is right next to the main road for visitors in Amman, Al-Malik Faisal Street. In addition to shopping, this place allows visitors to learn more about Jordanian culture, such as how kids are big football fans and how a full sheep's head can be a delicacy here. After the souk, we traveled to King Abdullah I Mosque. If visiting mosques to look at the architectural wonder is your thing, this mosque is one of the few that are open to tourists and non-Muslims. The design of the mosque is inspired by a verse or a sentence from the Quran. Allah is the light of heavens and earth. Therefore, they used a light of light blue tiles to make the design seem lighter. It is a good example of contemporary or modern Islamic architecture. From something contemporary or modern, let's move on to something more ancient by visiting the Roman theater. Built all the way back in the 2nd century AD, this theater could seat around 6,000 people and has a stage that faces south so that people watching could be shaded from the sun. You won't feel hot when you watch a performance here. Finally, we talk about the citadel. What is a citadel? It is a wall that surrounds the city and is built for protection. In Amman, the citadel is a great place to see and imagine what the city looked like during the Roman period. Now, from the capital, we head to the north of the city. We go to Aljoun. When we went there, we got lost and we asked directions from a local. In addition to giving us the directions, the local, a woman, she invited us to her house and we met her family. They took us to Aljoun Castle, a 12th century Muslim castle. Along the way, we also got to explore some churches with an interesting design. From the local we met, we learned that if you want locals to be nice to you, You need to maintain good posture and stand straight. If you look at someone defiantly, they might think you are in the mood for a fight. Non-verbal cues are important. There are also some rules for taking photos in Jordan. If you have a photo of a local woman or children, it is important to ask the father or husband first before posting the photos online. It is also noteworthy and widely accepted to share pictures with any intimate physical activity. Now, head south and go to Wadi Rum. Along the way, you will pass by the Deadsea and other places. It's geography time as we learn more about the Deadsea. The Deadsea is the lowest place in the world. What does this even mean? It means the lake surface is 430 meters below sea level. The next question is, why is the Deadsea so salty? The reason is because while other lakes have outlets, the Deadsea doesn't. This means when minerals flow into the Deadsea with the water, the minerals stay there forever. It was formed 3 million years ago when the African and Arabian plates separated. Slowly and gradually, the gap or depression between the plates became bigger and bigger. Water from the Jordan River and other small rivers flowed into this gap, and with the hot sun, the water evaporated or disappeared because of the heat. What is left is all the salt and minerals. Now you may also wonder why people can float when they go swimming in the Deadsea. The high concentration of salt in the Deadsea makes the water much heavier than fresh water. Therefore, it is easy for a body to float in the Deadsea. From a lake, let us finally go to Wadi Rum. Within the desert is Jabal Ram, the second highest mountain in Jordan at 1,734 meters. Most of the time the wadi is dry, however sometimes it becomes full of water because of rain. We can say that a wadi has many temporary rivers. Over there, you can slide down a sand dune, enjoy looking at the red sand of the desert, and see cave wall drawings of humans and antelopes. Finally, you can check out the many places used as locations for movie sets. Sticking to the color red, we now go to the most famous tourist attraction in Jordan, Petra. Petra consists of two main attractions, the Treasury Building and the monastery. Before reaching the Treasury Building, you will have to travel through a long entrance that extends all the way from the parking lot. Once you reach the main entrance, the Treasury will greet you and leave you with a great impression.
Scientists and anthropologists first discovered this place in 1812. It was called one of the most precious or valuable properties of man's cultural heritage. If it is so beautiful, why did people live this place? It's history time as we find out the reasons why people left this beautiful place. First, there was an earthquake in the year 551 and many of the buildings got damaged. Another reason is because the places where people did trade changed. At first, Petra was part of an international route or road for trading. However, when the route changed, Petra became less popular. By the year 700, only a few people lived in and around Petra, and the city was lost to the world until it was rediscovered in 1812. Speaking of leaving Petra, let us now visit another part of Jordan. Before doing that, however, we need to remind you that when you visit Petra, make sure you have lots of water, an umbrella, a cap, and sunscreen. This place is huge and can be very hot. Finally, let's go to a place with more water, Aqaba. Aqaba is the only coastal city in Jordan and is at the northeastern tip of the Red Sea between Asia and Africa. With Wadi Rum and Petra, Aqaba forms the golden triangle of tourism in Jordan. It is the perfect place to take a dip in the ocean, go on boat trips, go diving and snorkeling. It also has some historical monuments and museums. Make sure you bring some food when you travel in Jordan. When we went there, we ordered air from McDonald's.
it's because during the month of Ramadan, all the restaurants are closed during the day. In conclusion, Jordan is really a treasure. There are just so many things to do and see. However, when you visit the country, please respect their traditions and be careful of your posture and other nonverbal gestures. Also, remember to bring lots of water and lots of food if you visit during Ramadan. To learn more, read this country profile in the form of a postcard. We've learned all about the country, it's time to start cooking. Today, we're going to prepare a signature dish from Jordan. Let's see how it's made. To prepare this dish, let's go through the list of ingredients first. 3/4 cup yogurt, 1/4 cup lemon juice, 1/4 cup oil, garlic to taste, 2 teaspoons tomato paste, salt to taste, 1 teaspoon oregano, black pepper to taste, 1 kilogram of boneless chicken, 2 onions, mint leaves, 2 cucumbers, and 2 hard-boiled eggs. The first step is to prepare the marinade. In a bowl, mix together lemon juice, tomato paste, yogurt, and oil. Then add the salt, pepper, and oregano. And then add the garlic and chicken and marinate for 2 hours. The second step is to cook the chicken. In a pan, add the chicken, add the oil, heat it, and cook until the chicken is fully cooked. The next step is to chill the chicken in the refrigerator. Finally, let's prepare the salad. In a bowl, add the mint, oil, garlic, and onions. Then add some salt, yogurt, and black pepper. Last, add the hard-boiled eggs, the cucumber, and the chicken. And there you have it, the video recipe for Shish Taouk salad or Jordanian grilled chicken salad. Now, in case you need it, here is a written recipe for today's signature dish. Now let's go to the final part of today's video, which is the special guest appearance. By welcoming our special guest for today to talk about this country even more.
The materials here imported from different parts of the world. We have Irish carpet and the lamps from France. They are all handmade in the south of France.
Oh wow, okay.
The wood of the lamps from India have Italian marble. The chandelier just behind you from Austria.
Yeah.
And the dome was fabricated here in Bahrain from fiberglass.
Okay.
It's the largest fiberglass dome.
Wow, okay.
The materials, this center was opened in 1988. They started the construction in 1984. It was any one of the group can be the leader, the imam, among the group anyone. And even if he's illiterate, cannot read or write, any leader he can prepare.
But do they choose on that day itself, or before coming to prayer, they choose who to lead?
According to the situation in this mosque, because this mosque for Bahrain government, so they have their own staff. Of course, when Muslims come to pray here, they have to stand in these lines, line up here, shoulder to shoulder, to symbolize unity, brotherhood, to fight racism.
Oh, okay.
So manager, cleaner, black, white, shoulder to shoulder. That's why women pray in another group.
Where are we going next? Stay tuned as we once again travel the world, learn about the culture of another country, and go around the world on 8 plates.